Sound check. Alright folks, here we are. It's your boy Dubs here. We are currently sitting at Season 1. We're at the Season 1 finale tonight. We have a combined tier race coming on between Tier 1 and Tier 2. Between everything going on today and schedule-wise, we figured, hey, we'll blend them up together. And let's see, we'll get a close to a full grid here. All right, so we'll start with a little qualifying. Not going to go too much into the points today because it's really difficult to discern when you have two tiers together. I mean, the points will be added up at the end, but to discern where they are now, where they're going to be at the end, we'll stay away from that. And constructors, I'm going to tell you what, the constructors is going to be very, very close. It's going to be amazingly close. So stay tuned for that. So we are round 8. We're at Brazil. Not too much about this track. In my eyes, is great. It's a very technical track. You come out, your first couple turns, are downhill S's. Then you go out into that long stretch. You're going to turn 90. You're going to go up. Now you got some incline going on there, which is going to bend you around to your next turn, which is going to give you some decline back up into incline, going around that turn, going down again, coming to the straight before the final straight, heading downhill-ish, and then you are going uphill down that front stretch. You need a good push off the last turn. That's just where it ends up. You need that good push. Alright, sorry about that. All right, so it looks like we got Miles is going to take the first run out from the pits. Mark Kenya is not far behind him, followed by Tom C. Goat Joker. So let's see what we have going on. Keep an eye on these three. We know those three are out. Looks like someone else just went out. I want to say a Mercedes just went out. Another Mercedes went out, I should say. Fruit Giver just came out. Coming around. Let's see what we got here. Alright. We got Exotic here. Looks like here Mark Kenya invalidated. Scroll through a little bit here. Let's see, he just looks like Havoc Connor has gone ahead and invalidated there. Let's take a look at Miles coming around. Let's see, he's probably going to be our first time. He's setting. Sets a 108.439, so 108.439 is the time to beat. Mark Kenya's invalidated. Let's go ahead and see if we can catch ComC Goat Joker, who just set a 107.701. So that will go ahead and place him in provisional right now first. We've got a lot of qualifying to go still. Our next to the line would be Fruit Giver, and he's ready to set a time. What's he got? Fruit Giver sets time 108.618. Exotic has set the fastest lap, as I say that, with a 107.612. Honesy tops that with a 107.128. Let's see who's coming to the line here. All right, we got Mark Kenya, should set a time. And he set a time of 108.812. Let's go back here. Looks like the Red Bull's invalidated. We got coming around next, going in the pits there. Let's go ahead and see if we can pick on. So Lundizzo is out on outlap here. Who's coming to the line? Who's coming? We got a Mercedes coming around. He's going to the pits. Who we got coming around here? Steve Brum setting a time of 107.827. Cali Rob 108.314. Let's go back to see setting times here. Will on his next one. Here we go. Let's take a look at anyone. We don't have setting a time. A couple cars. Miles already set one there. Let's see, we're going to try to find. Alright, so everyone is now officially on track. Slayer Rise has invalidated. Impossible Bacon is still active. Lundizzo is still good. Ginnett still good. So let's see who's coming to the line of all those drivers first. All right, so Impossible Bacon to the line. It's a 108.5. Slayer Eyes invalidated. Lundizzo coming around. Let's see what we got. He set a fast sector 2. Was following him to the start-finish line. And he sets a time of 108.169. And we're waiting for one more driver. We have one driver who has not set a time, and that is Slayer Eyes. So let's take a peek around the track and see who's out, who's not, and who's doing what here. Let's come around to Bacon. Let's see. Bacon's going to stay out. He's going to set a time here. His time's going to be 108.495, better than his first one. So that moves him up a little bit. Mark Kenya's invalidated. ComC Goat Joker's coming around. And he is going to cross. Now he's going to go into the pits while he crosses the line. All right. There we go. There we go. Lundizzo. Man. My luck is not good right now, folks. Sorry. I'm trying to catch something. Okay, that's an invalidated. That's invalidated. Alright, that's an outlap for Eye Exotic, so we're going to keep our eye there for a little bit as well. Let's see what we got coming around in... Alright, Impossible Bacon definitely going back to the pits here. Mark Kenya is going to set a time 109.276. Alright, so there we are. Call Me Maybe on his out lap coming around for his hot lap. What do we got in the Mercedes coming around? Okay, so we got Fruit Giver on a lap right now as well. Eye Exotic is on a hot lap as well. Holmesy is on a hot lap. Lancy is on a hot lap, I believe. Let's see. Mark Kenya's coming in. Here we got Razy is going to cross the line. That's his out lap there, so he's going to start his hot lap. There, he's going into the pits. So ComC Goat Joker on his out lap, just starting out on that. So let's get back around here. Get to these people hitting Sector 3 now. So we have Will A&S going to cross the line at 116. We have Fruit Giver. Fruit Giver is going to take time 108.054. Let's get over to these Red Bulls here. We got Holmesy, currently fastest lap, says fastest lap again, 106.650. His Red Bull partners are 107.622. I do believe Slayerized is on his hot lap, so you know what? Let's stick with him for a little bit. He is the last one to set a time, so let's go ahead and follow him through his lap. And we're going to go through the field again. We'll see about little less than halfway through, or a little less than half left of qualifying. Great times. I mean, you're looking from first to last 2 seconds. Real close grid today. Let's keep an eye on Slayer Ice coming around. That's what I'm telling you. See, if you push off that, you got to get into that real good push. But it's slick there too, because going uphill, your wheels will naturally tend to slip. See what Slayer Ice sets here. And at the line, he sets a 107.845, which will move him to 8th place. Alright, who we got coming around? Alright, we got F1 Ginnett, who just set a fast Sector 2 as he's coming into Sector 3. Let's see how he does in Sector 3 at the line. His time will be 107.326, moving him provisionally to 3rd place. Unfortunately, Slayer Ice is invalidated. Let's see. Lundizzo is not on a fast lap here. He's not on a hot. Let's see. Let's get over to there. We got one car left on track right at the moment coming around. So let's see. And it's Ginnett. He's on his in lap. I'm going to imagine he's pretty satisfied with his 107.3. So, as we remain with about 4 minutes left in qualifying, our current starting order is looking like Honesy is in first, C Goat Joker in second, Ginnett third, Razy in fourth, iExotic fifth, Impossible Bacon sixth, Will 7th, Lancy 8th, Cali Rob 9th, T Brum 10th, Slayer Ice 11th, Fruit Giver 12th, Mile 13, Lundizzo 14, 15 is Havoc, 16 Nerdy, 17 Mark of Kenya, 18 Call Me Maybe. Let's scroll through, see if anyone's coming through. So we got Havoc Connor on a out lap. So he's going to be setting time here. Let's see, who else is going to be coming around to that line, not on an out lap. Let's see. We got a couple more out laps going on. Havoc right now is the only one on a hot lap. I imagine the field's going to be pretty clear. It looks like we're going to have Lancy starting our next hot lap over here. So we have 2 on hot laps right now at the moment. 3, C Goat Joker is on his hot lap as well. So let's stick with this a little bit. Nerdy is now on his hot lap. Stick with, let's see who we got. It's going to be coming to the line before everybody else. Alright. Let's go ahead and keep our eye here. And we got Havoc, who is going to cross the line with a 110 plus. So no improvement to his first time. T-Brum, unfortunately, was invalidated, it looks like there. Lancy is a 107.254. C Goat Joker coming around to the line. He's a 107.283. And have Exotic moves up to third with a 107.270. Possible Bacon sets time, sits in seventh as well still. Let's take a look at, we have currently, looking at the board here, it looks like Get It moved down a little bit on the standings. Impossible Bacon just crossed the line. Fast sector here. That's an invalidated lap there. Red Bull to the pits. The other Red Bull out there is not going to the pits. And that will be Honesy with a 106.650. Lancey retires from the session at the 107.254. Lundizzo 108.169 when he crosses the line. Now let's see, we got Nerdy's on a hot lap here, coming around. Stick with him for a minute or two. See, qualifying's officially over, so you know, they've extended. Anyone who's out on track right now will be like, he invalidated, unfortunately. Fruit Giver was disqualified, so let's go ahead and see who's going to come to the line as they come around. As this should be everyone's final lap. Mark of Kenya, 107.065. Nerdy's coming to the pits. Let's see. We'll ride along with Lundizzo, who's not going to improve on his time. So it looks like we are It looks like it's going to wrap up qualifying for us here. Once everything's all situated and settled down, we're going to go ahead and run through that starting order. Remind everyone that you want to take that 2 minutes. I'm going to take 2 minutes break. Everyone between qualifying, what they like to do is get their race strategy set up so that they know what's going to happen during the race, get their pit strategy set up. Like to allow our drivers, you know, the 2 minutes. So everyone, please remember, don't ready up for 2 minutes. And as it stands, we'll go through our starting order. Honesy is first, Mark Kenya second, Get It third, Impossible Bacon fourth, Lancey fifth, Exotic sixth, Comc Goat Joker seventh, Will is in eighth, Razy ninth, T-Brum rounds out your top 10. Let's see. 11th is Cali Rob. Miles sits in 12th. Havoc Connor sits in 14th. Slayer Eyes sits in 14th. We have Nerdy Average Gamer will be starting in 15th today. Lundizzo will be starting 16th. Call Me Maybe will be starting 17th. And rounding out our grid will be Fruit Giver starting at the back of the grid. Apparently some sort of disqualification during qualifying. All right, everyone, take 2 minutes, take a break. We're going to take a break. We're going to let these drivers get ready, get their race strategies all set, and we'll be back. All right, folks. Apologize for that. We were supposed to have a 2-minute break. It appears that someone may have readied up early. Um, and that could hurt some people's strategies. They don't really have a chance to set the race strategies. So I'm sure it's something the stewards are going to be looking at after the race, for sure. So here we are again. I'm your host, Dubs, for this evening's event. It is Checkered Flag Racing, Season 1, Round 8. This is our season finale. Very first season finale. Decided to merge the two divisions, or tier 1 and tier 2. Try to get a real nice full grid for tonight. Get some real good action down here in Brazil. And really, just bring a nice wrap up to what was a wonderful first season. The points are very tight. Constructors is amazingly tight. Like I said, this is going to be, I don't see this being anything short of an amazing finale tonight. So let's go ahead and do this. Let's see what we're going to get put up for everyone here. Put up some intervals. That's going to be good in the beginning. Get some position changes at first. No time lap data. We'll leave it off for now. We'll leave the full track map on in case anything goes yellow. We'll be able to catch it real quick. Let's go ahead and close this up. As they come back to the line, they're going to reform that grid. And everyone's going to be set. Possible Bacon and Mark of Kenya apparently were reset to the grid. Not quite sure why they were disqualified, but it may have been just a game glitch or something to that effect. Alright, so wait for the whole grid to line up here. And here we are, ready to go. Rock and roll in Brazil. 3 lights, 4 lights, 5. And lights out. We are ready to go at Brazil. Coming on. Wow, let's take a look at this. We know it's going to be a battle down into turn 1. What a tight area here. Let's go ahead and keep it through the field here. Everyone make it through turn 1. Turn 2 now. Okay, looks like everyone made it through turn 1 and turn 2. Coming through the straightaway. Beautiful. This is great action here. Let's see, as we round this. Okay, got a little spin. And that will have been T. Brum who will bring out the virtual safety car. Sorry, I did not catch what happened. I saw the back end of the spin just as you guys did. But unfortunately, it will appear that T. Brum is out of the session, finishing in 18th place. That's hard. That's hard after a top 10 start. That's hard. But season 2 is coming up. Plenty to look forward to. We're on lap 2 of 36, currently under virtual safety car. We've had some movement. Let's go through the field while we... Holmesy still sits in first. Mark of Kenya is sitting in second. Guinnett in third. Possible Bacon in fourth. Exotic is sitting in fifth. Lancey currently in sixth. Will in seventh. Com C Goat Joker in eighth. Razy in ninth. Callie Robb sits in 10th. Miles is sitting in 11th right now. Slayer Eyes sits behind him in 12th. Mundizzo in 13th. Fruit Giver 14th. 15th is Nerdy. 16th is Havoc. 17th is Call Me Baby. And we are back at racing. Fruit Giver apparently was given a 5-second penalty for ignoring a yellow flag. So I wonder if he tried to make that pass. It does look like he gave the position back, but that could definitely be that could be an issue later on in the race. These time penalties add up. So let's see what happens here. Real close grid. Let's try to follow the middle of this pack through turn 1. Look. Such a beautiful thing, isn't it? It's such a beautiful thing. They are moving. They are right now sustaining that slipstream. DRS has been enabled. We're on lap 3 of 36. The thing is, they want to keep this train kind of running. They want to stay close. You want to stay in that DRS range. If we look back here with Nerdy and Havoc, they're good because right now they're going to be able to help each other catch up to the rest of that pack. I believe, Call Me Maybe, it looks like he's going to pick up some time through that area. A Fruit Giver went to the pits. I'm going to assume that he damage of some sort. I did miss that. But as we come around, Honesy with a 2-second commanding lead out front. So back through the field here, let's see where it's a little bit tighter back in. Honesy sets a fast lap of 109.658. Let's stick back here where the in the field where the action's a little bit closer. We got Exotic. All right, looks like Exotic is... Wow, we just keep missing things, folks. I'm sorry. Trying to find the best intervals we can find. All right, let's see, we got Razy. He's coming up. He's getting a pretty good run there. Let's see, who else we got? Who else is battling for some position right now? Early on, lap 4 of 36. Who's battling? Who's battling? Who's conserving? Well, I think Honesy is battling, and I think I just saw some rain. I think this is going to get interesting, folks. This is going to change the entire race. It looks like we're going to have rain. It looks like wet weather. This is going to be a very, very interesting situation, everyone. Eventually, they're going to have to start making the call. Usually around, race control is going to say DRS is disabled. And they're going to have to make that call of what they're going to do at that point. Once DRS is disabled, they're going to have to make the call. Oh, Razy goes for a spin. Just seemed to have lost it right there. Hopefully he gets it going. Here we go. There you go. There we go. He's got it going. We're good. We're good here. So what we're going to be looking at is once the DRS is disabled, what we're going to be trying to find out is when those teams are going to make that decision. Do we go to the intermediates? Do we stay on the softs? Do we change to the mediums? How long is this rain going to last? These are all questions their team's going to be asking. Here's Guinea going for a pass on Impossible to line. Does he have enough to seal it into turn 1? Will he? Yes, he makes the slide across and he finishes that. Now this track's going to start getting slick, so these boys better start watching out because I'm going to tell you what. Yep. Once that rain starts falling in a couple laps and it can no longer stay dry, it starts pooling up on the track, that's when you're going to start having some of these slick issues. They could stay on softs. I mean, I've seen cars stay on soft half a race in the rain. It's the way you drive. It's the delicacy of it. Kind of like if you bring your car on ice in the winter and you step on it hard and you spin your wheels and out of control. Obviously, there's no tread on these tires here. But at the same time, they're really going to try to keep that grip as long as they can. waiting on the back of Impossible Bacon. Looks like Impossible's going to move over and... Oh, no, not quite sure what happened there. Looked like there was contact between Bacon and Will. We'll have to go back to what happened there. Will's patiently waiting to get back on track. Let's see, does Impossible have any damage or anything? No warnings. Not quite sure what happened. It looked like I don't know what it looked like. One of them did not see each other. I don't. It's unfortunate. The field is spreading out a little bit more now as we go through. Let's go up to Lancey here. It's about a half second away from possible Bacon, so he's going to be trying to chase him down. The question is going to be when and if race control disables the DRS. That's going to be the big question. We know Ginnett is sitting on a 3-second penalty right now, and that penalty is for track violations, it appears. Like we just had someone spin. That would be Will. Will's back around again. Does Will have damage? I don't think so, but is he going to opt to come into the pits at this point? No, he's going to stay out. He's going to stay out. He's going to claw his way back up. He's going to fight through this. It could be a combination of a lot of things. It could be the track starting to slick up. Could be, you know, where you flat spotted some of your tires, you didn't quite get them cleaned off yet, you didn't get them just right. Yeah, with this kind of track, you never know. You never know. And that's a tough turn. You push, there's a delicacy out of this turn that if you push too hard, you're going to spin it. If you push it just right, it gives a nice push. Anything else is kind of, I don't want to call a subpar through there, but if you can't get your push through there, it's going to be a very difficult case coming down that front stretch. Like here we have Razy. Is he going to get a good push out of this corner? And he is. And it looks like he's going to try to push for the pass on the front stretch. Is he going to close it up on Call Me Maybe? Let's see. We got... And Razy does close it going into turn 1. We have a yellow. Razy is taking a 3-second time penalty. Will is just having a terribly hard time with his car today. He's not quite sure what's going on today with him, with his car. I'm not sure if it's a setup issue or the rain. Could be a lot of different things. Alright, so we got Will. Coming around. We got a caution in sector 3 here. Let's see. It's gonna say that Miles probably took a spin there. I mean, that's going to be my guess. That brought out the yellow there, but just a sector caution, no bad. Let's try to find some real close battles here. I anticipate the next couple minutes are going to get interesting as our lap 10 of 36. Race control is still not disabled DRS. We still have light rain. I would call it a mist. Miles nipping on the heels of Havoc right now. He's like, yeah, I may have spun, but I want that position back. He's going to stick with them. This is going to be a pretty good battle. Let's see how close he stays going into the front stretch, because this is what's really going to matter. And it looks like Lancey had a little bit of an issue back there. And Miles. Alright, it looks like Havoc got a little bit ahead of him here. Let's see what the push out here gives him. Looks like he got a little better push out of that corner, Miles. Oh, Miles goes wide. Oh, Miles, it's a wall twice. Off the right wall and into the left wall. What a hit. Did he do damage? I think he took off his, yeah, I want to say his covers. It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell. That is definitely going to be race affecting. So let's get some information up here on screen. Let's look at some tires at this point. All right. So interesting here. We have Havoc currently the only one on any sort of wet tire, and he's running the full wets. I'm hoping that he can keep those cool enough before the rain comes down a little bit harder, because running those full wets, I don't know if the track is wet enough yet for that. We'll have to keep an eye on that. Let's see, Sector 2-3, what do we have here? Looks like Razy may have taken a spin there, possibly. Mark Kenya is now in the pits. Let's follow his pit through and see what he's going to go for. All right, so serve that penalty there in the, let's see, it's on the softs. All right, so as it stands, we are lap 12 of 36. We have Razy, who is now going to bite on the intermediate tires. Call Me Maybe is going to bite on the intermediate tires. Let's see, who else we got? Havoc is back in the pits. That was a mistake on his part. Yes, he went to the intermediates. Yes, that's a solid call. That's a solid call. And we got Will still on the softs, chasing down. Now remember, Razy's on those intermediates right now. Will's on the softs. Which is faster? Well, it's raining. Depends on how you do it. When I speak of people who I've seen go softs for entire rain races, or at least half of rain races, this is the guy I'm talking about right here. He is the one I was referring to. So, don't count him out yet. Unfortunately, we don't really have any tight battles on track. Miles going to go in and get the intermediates. So you got some cycle pit stops. I'm going to assume Fruit Giver is going to take the intermediates. Let's see what we got here. Try to let these pit stops cycle through, see where we're at. A lot of times right now are going to be, may look close, someone comes to the pits and everything's changed, and that's the way it goes. So this rain is not lightening up. Lightning, is that a word? Lightening? Lessening. Okay, let's put it this way. It's actually begun to rain harder, it seems, as the afternoon wears on. So I think some of these guys out there with these softs and these mediums are going to have to start really making that decision. Okay, Will's going to come in. I'm assuming he's going to go on the intermediates. It's getting too rainy at this point. There's basically not a lot of chance of this track drying out from temperature of cars and heat anymore. I would expect within the next 2 laps, see everyone on intermediates. Again, we're on lap 15 to 36. Current leader is Holmesy by a commanding 8 seconds over second place Ginnon. Third is Cali Robb. Fourth, Impossible Bacon. Fifth, ComC Goat Joker. Sixth, we have Lancey. Mark of Kenya presently sitting in 7th. Slayer Eyes in 8th. Mark Kenya just picked up a speeding penalty in pit road. That's not going to be a good thing. Alright, like I said, we're going to wait for these pit stops to cycle around. Now let's see what the current front runner is going to do. Is he going to... I think he opts. I think he opts for the intermediates. Let's see. Wow. Okay. So you have Holmesy and you have Ginnon in second. Ginnon is going in to get the intermediates, which I think is a good call at this point. Cali Robb, 14-lap-old mediums. Could get a little bit dicey out there. If I'm seeing this correct, I think, yeah, here we go. Perfect. Wonderful. He's going to take care of that penalty. I believe we'll see when he comes out of the pits here. Like I said, once everyone cycles around, I'm going to imagine everyone's going to have to get on these intermediates. I really don't know how much longer you have on this track with these softs. Exotic apparently opted for the softs on his stop. I'm not sure if that was a mistake or not, or whatnot. Cali Robb is 15 laps on the mediums. Holmesy running these soft tires. He's looking for that gleam of sun. He's looking for it, and he bites on the pits this time around. We kind of figured he would at this point. Cali Robb coming around 15-lap-old mediums. Let's see what he's going to do. Cali Robb stays out. Cali Robb stays out. Exotic is still out, coming into just shy of Sector 3. Let's see if he's going to take a bite on the pit and get those intermediates on. So Cali Robb running these 16-lap-old mediums takes over first place from Holmesy. So currently, right now, he is, and I do believe it started raining a little bit harder than Exotic wanted it to. There was a little lapse here of what was going to happen, what wasn't going to happen, and like I said, you come around that turn up the front stretch, and it looked like there was some sun breaking, but you come back down here further in the pack, and it is just rainy. Let's stick right along here with Nerdy for a bit, who's really pushing in on Slayerized here. A little bit of track cross there, but eased off. No pound, no foul, no harm, no foul. Ginnon has just picked up a 3-second time penalty. Okay, so we're going to go back up front here. Cali Robb is going to go to the pits. He is going to put on intermediates because I can see the future. There we go. Okay. Now, all our drivers are on the intermediates at this point. We're going to let everything cycle around, let the pit stuff disappear, and I'm going to give you guys a run-through of where we're at. We're going to stick with a couple battles on track here. All right, so let's run you through the order as it stands right now. That's a big penalty for Mark of Kenya. So, taking a look, we have Holmesy out front with a commanding lead. Let me see what's going on in Sector 2 here. Mark of Kenya is around. Yeah, he's got a track coming. Unfortunately, there's a lot of cars. Doesn't want to slip those wheels too much. Okay, very nice. He's gonna let that. There we go. All right, so he's gonna let Lancey get around. I'm sorry. Mark Kenya gets it going again, which is great. No safety car, no virtual safety car. We've only had one virtual safety car. As I say that, is that Mark of Kenya off again? This is what an unfortunate day for Mark of Kenya. He is this rain is really giving him a hard time today. I suspect he has some damage. And that's going to be another penalty for him, unfortunately. We're going to take a look at these. Let's go back to some on-track battles here. Yeah, Cali Rob currently trying to challenge Calm Seagoat Joker. We have a lot of penalties going on here. We're going to run through those just a little bit because we're lap 19 of 36. We're at the halfway point, and Mark of Kenya seems to have DNF'd. So Mark of Kenya is officially out of the race in 17th place. Keep an eye on any on-track battles. Let's cycle through the grid. We have Holmesy sitting in first. Second is Ginnett. Third, Impossible Bacon. Cali Rob is in fourth. Calm Seagoat Joker in fifth. Lancey in sixth. Lundizzo, seventh. Slayer Eyes in eighth. Exotic is ninth. Rounding out the top 10, we have Nerdy, Razy in 11th. Miles sits in 12th. 13th is Will. Call Me Maybe is in 14th. Havoc O'Connor is in 15th. Fruit Giver is 16th. Mark of Kenya is a DNF on the day with 17th place, and the 18th will go to T. Brum, who I believe brought out the virtual safety car on lap 1. See, it gets very tough in the rain here when these cars are really again, as you can hear it, they want to push it, but you don't want to push it. This rain is relentless today. I had a feeling that it was going to get pretty dicey when it started raining, and I said, oh, we're in for something interesting. Looks like Havoc might have gone for a little spin. Yeah, initially I figured the rain was just going to end. We're sitting lap 21 of 36, and this track is wet. This track is real wet. So let's go ahead and let's get this information up here, because this is going to be very important very soon. All right. We'll take a closer look here at penalties, what we're going to be looking like. Let's go and hide that. All right, so we have Ginnett currently with 6 seconds of penalties. Lancey, 3 seconds. Lundizzo with 5 seconds. Razy, 6 seconds. Miles, 3 seconds. Havoc, Fruit Giver with 5 seconds. And Havoc, 17 seconds of penalty. So, as we go back through the field again, looks like we had a spin. Looks like Impossible Bacon is around. Is he going to get it going? Looks like he'll get it going. Looks like we're going to be good here. And he's back going. So that's a very good thing. Exotic about a half second off of Slayer Eyes. Really just sitting right on him right now. Let's see what else we got. Will closing the gap on Miles, slowly but surely, looking for that 12th place. Will could be looking for a top 10 finish. Let's keep our eye there. Lancey. Let's see here. I'm going to come around here. Just stay in the slipstream here. This is a great view, by the way. Now remember, Lancey has 3 seconds of penalty. Lundizzo has 5 seconds of penalties. So, as it stands right now, if both penalties were taken into effect, Lancey would technically be 2 seconds ahead of Lundizzo. So, it's important that, Bacon. It's sorry about that. It's impossible that not impossible. I'm losing it today, folks. Season finale. Impossible Bacon wants to open that gap there. And he's not too worried about Lancey getting in front of him. All right, we got a yellow flag in Sector 2. We have Will, who is around, again, having a tough day. Will, Marca Kenya, Havoc is officially DNF. And we have our full safety car at lap 22 of 36. First full safety car. And it doesn't look like the rain's going to lessen up much at all here. So I would say we're going to be looking at about lap 25, 26. We'll go back racing. Field's going to be pretty closed up. They're going to have about 11 to go. That's my estimate. I'm not a professional. Unfortunate for Havoc O'Connor, Mark Kenyon, T-Brum today. Just very, very difficult days. It's always tough in the season finale. But there's season 2 coming up. There's always season 2. There's always going to be something. So let's go ahead and stick with the race we got here. And again, my prediction is they'll go back to live racing probably on lap 25 or 26. About 10, 11 laps to go, maybe 12 to go. And if this rain doesn't lighten up, you're going to see a track that's going to be pooling up in places. And my question was just going to become, how does this come about in strategy at this point for these drivers? Take those intermediates. Okay, here we go. Let's go ahead and serve them that penalty. Get rid of that. Now, what really makes it interesting here is that being on the safety car on lap 24 or 36. Again, like I said, the field is gonna bunch up again for the most part. They're all gonna be on about the same tires. So let's go ahead and take a look at those tires again. And this is gonna come into importance. Look at down the line here. We have Slayerized, who's on 0 laps now. Impossible Bacon, he is on 8-lap-old intermediates. Callie Robb is on those 5-lap-olds. Ignoring yellow flag for Will. Will is just having an impossible day. And he's been disqualified from the session. Ignoring the yellow flag. He's pulled off as best he can at this point. And that's going to wrap up the season for Will. So I predict that the safety car will be in next lap. I want to say it's going to be in next lap. Some of these guys coming around, I worry about a little bit catching the pack here. Miles. Call Me Maybe is just DNF'd. Not sure what happened there either. So looks like we're having a very tough day in the rain in Brazil here, folks. So yeah, let's get around here. Let's see. I can't quite see where Call Me Maybe had gotten out. It was in this vicinity. He may have lost it through these S's. I'll have to go back after the race and take a look. We have Impossible still sitting on those 9-lap-old intermediates. So they're going to do another round. They're definitely going to do another round, I'd say. But I could be wrong. I said lap 25, 26. I think they're going to have one more lap of safety car. That's my prediction, folks. Alright, looked like we had a little glitch there for a minute. Not quite sure what happened there, but so here we are. Lap coming around, 26 of 36. And as it stands, as originally predicted, I'm going to predict that the safety car will come in this lap, and they will have 10 laps to go when they hit the line. My apologies there. They will have 10 laps to go when they hit that line. If safety car comes in this lap. I'd say Nerdy should catch the pack. Slayer I should. Razy should. Mile, it's going to be a difficult catch up for him. Fruit Giver is in the middle of it. He's so let's and Miles going around the start-finish line as the pack enters Sector 2 right now. And the safety car is coming around through Sector 2. These guys are warming their tires. I mean, I would have to anticipate there's no reason for that safety car to stay out anymore. Mile really making a push to catch that pack. Let's see what's going to happen as the safety car crosses into Sector 3. Are we going to get another safety lap, or are they coming in? It's hard to tell, and it looks like Miles can catch up to the end of that pack. Safety car is in this lap, lap 26 and 36. As they cross the line, they will have 10 to go. Everyone on 1 to 2 lap old intermediates, with the exception of Cali Rob, sitting in second place with 7 lap old intermediates. And let's see, it's Miles just gonna miss the back of the pack. No, I take that back. He caught up. Wow, here we go. Let's go ahead and watch this pack through. The first couple of S's here. Let's see what we got going on. All right, we got a little slip slide, and we got a Sector 1 caution. Was that Ginnett who spun? I do believe it was Ginnett. Ginnett had a spin in the first sections here. Let's go ahead and stick with about mid-pack here. Got 13 drivers still in it, lap 27 of 36. We are 10 to go. Just done with a safety car. It does look like Ginnett is stuck on track or can't move. Okay, so he's moving. He may be having trouble with his connection. Possibly. He's going to need to be careful because these cars are coming around. And Nerdy's going to pick up a 3-second penalty here. Again, it's going to get it back rolling again. Good enough for the pack. Spread out here a little bit. Miles is within 4/10 of a second of Razy's closing the gap. Here, let's cycle through that again. Miles back to 10th. Razy at 9th. Nerdy 8th. We have a safety car. We have a safety car out for... Who do we have a safety car out for? Well, we're lap 28 of 36. I haven't seen any real. I don't know if this is a glitch in game, if they're being told to. The safety car is out on track. Again, it's opting for those softs. I'm thinking he's going to go for a fast lap here, try to get that point. Water's really pooling on track, so got to be careful here. We are under safety car. Lap 28 of 36 presently. Fruit Giver is going for the full wets at this point. I predict we're going to go back racing probably around lap 32. It's only going to give these guys about 5 laps to go. So once again, it's going to get real interesting. It's going to be a lot of movement. So let's just see what's going to happen. Not entirely sure about those softs. With the water pooling like that, I don't think there's really a way for fast lap or anything here. I'm going to imagine he's going to come in for the intermediates. Maybe it was a mistake on his crew's part and they put the wrong tires on. I don't know. I could absolutely be wrong. Let's see what's going to happen. Yeah, okay. I know, a fast lap seemed kind of silly. Slayer Eyes just picked up a 5-second penalty for speeding. The question's going to be, who stays out, who comes in? We got Bacon sitting with 14-lap-old intermediates. We got Cali Rob with 11-lap-old intermediates. This is going to become a very interesting situation. We have 7 to go right now. Lap 30 and 36 under full safety car. This will be our second full safety car today. First one was a virtual safety car brought out by T. Brum very early in the race. It was quite unfortunate to see that. Since then, we've had 2 more safety cars. Call Me Maybe, Havoc Connor, Mark Kenya, T. Brum, and Will are all out of this session. We have 13 still running. Running order is looking like this as it stands. First place we have Holmesy, second Possible Bacon, third is Comc, Goat Joker, Lancy in fourth, Exotic in fifth, Lundizzo sits in sixth, Nerdy sits in seventh, Razy in eighth, Miles sits in ninth, Slayer Eyes in 10th, Cali Rob in 11th, Fruit Giver in 12th, and Ginnett officially 13th. Here we go. Lap 31 to 36. These guys are going racing. So here's what we're going to do. We got about 13 drivers here. So let's go ahead and try to follow the middle of this pack through turn 1. Remember, let's see, safety car is back. Okay. So they are back to racing. There they go into turn 1. Very, very close up again with only 6 laps to go. And let's see how they get through this first area. Get through this area very, very nicely. Looks like everyone made it through sector 1 heading into sector 2. Honesy's still out front. Been some movement on the board here. Comc, Go Joker battling Impossible a little bit. We got a battle between Slayer Eyes just hit the wall. I think he just DNF'd. I think we flipped just by that. Are they going to pull out the safety car? I don't think there's any reason to. He's far enough off track that the safety car should not be deployed. They can get that cleaned up and keep these guys racing for 6 more laps. That's my call. Cali Rob really getting excited about these wet tires that he decided to put on, that he is pushing one lap on right now. Currently in third place, marching up the field, closing the gap on ComC Goat Joker. So what was a very spread out lead, especially in the beginning with Holmesy, has now seen ComC Goat Joker within 2 seconds, and Cali Rob under a second away from ComC Goat Joker at this time. Let's go back to Miles and Razy. Got a nice little back and forth here. Looks like Nerdy's moved up to 6. 7th, 8, nice little, it's looking good. Ginnett, given a penalty. That's gonna, ultimately, I don't think that's gonna hurt too bad. Alright, so here we go. Back to Cali Rob, who makes the pass, coming into just shy of Sector 3 on ComC Goat Joker. Looking down the barrel, coming around at this moment, it's going to be 33 of 36. They are going to have 4 to go. And Cali Rob, I believe, is going to close it to under a second at the line. And he does. He is 9/10 of a second off of back of Holmesy going into the front stretch as they enter turn 1. They go. Holding that half second behind. Cali Rob is may have the advantage here on these wets here. Let's see. We'll see if those wets are going to end up working out for Cali Rob. I believe the wets are actually it's all on how you drive. It's all on how you drive. Let's jump over here. We got Razy, who is just about half second off the back of Nerdy. Nerdy is about a half second off the back of Lancey. Lancey is about a quarter second off the back of Impossible Bacon. Bacon, now remember, 17-lap-old intermediates, still running a solid 4th place, no penalties. So, and I missed it. I apologize, but Cali Rob did make the pass to take over first place over Holmesy, pushing out to a 1.5 second lead as they come around with 3 to go. This will be a tough one for Holmesy to climb back from. Those wets are just going to be so superior on this track at this point. I got Razy closing in on Nerdy at this point, but Nerdy's got, as I said, on Lancey here. See what we're looking into. Here we go. On the corner, Lancey sits in 5th. Sector 1 caution for... Looks like Razy had a little spin. That's going to bump him down a little bit. That moves already up to 6. Let's go ahead and pull up what these penalties are going to be. Because this is time to race. If this is really going to start mattering. Here we are as we run through the field. 30 and Lancey right now both have 3-second penalties, so those are kind of a wash. You would imagine, where they finish. I mean, you can't predict anything right now per se, but let's stick with this. We're going to stick with this battle. Sector 2 looks like we have someone off, and that will have been Razy. Who was off track, who was fighting in the top 10, still 9th, but having a rough couple laps. We're on lap 35 of 36, and we're looking at a lead of Cali Rob by 5.3 seconds. Razy is a DNF. I do believe, I'm not quite sure what happened. There may have been I'm not quite sure. Okay. So as they come around, Cali Rob, as they come around to Sector 3, he's going to collect that white flag. Nerdy is in 7, still pushing. He's about half a second off the back of Mile. He's pretty happy right there. Exotic is behind him with a 3-second penalty. Nerdy has 3 seconds. Mile has 3 seconds. Lancey has 3 seconds. So everything is kind of status quo. And as we're on lap 36 and 36, Cali Rob has crossed the line. Ginnett has taken another penalty here, it appears. And Nerdy here is in 8th place. Looks like he lost 7th place to Miles, and he's going to challenge us. He's in 3 wide coming down here. What's going to happen going into turn 1? Let's find out. He has to concede a little bit. He's got the inside coming out. Does he got it? Yes, what a cross move. But Miles crosses back over. And they're still neck and neck coming down the front straight here. Meanwhile, Exotic is just driving by and saying, hey, you guys have fun. And here we go. The battle between Mile and Nerdy at this point. This is a battle on track to watch. So far, advantage Nerdy coming into Cali Rob's taking the checkered flag. Still a little advantage. Looks like we're going to get a little tight through here. Miles doesn't want to just sit there and anything. Let's see as long who's going to come clean out of these sectors and how it all works out. How clean everyone can be. And let's see. Got Nerdy coming around. And will he cross the line ahead of Miles? Yes, he will. In 6th, provisional 7th of Miles. We'll go through once the other drivers have crossed. Let's see. We got Lancey coming across. Mondizzo will be coming across as well. Oh, big hit at the end for Lancey. Big hit. Big hit. Lindizzo's coming around the line. Round out the race here a little bit. All right. So that wraps up season 1 of Checkered Flag Racing from Brazil, round 8. I think we had a little bit of everything today. We had some dry weather, we had some bumping, we had some banging, we had some really wet weather. Got quite wet on track. I think it was important that they some of them went over to the wets, the intermediates. There was obviously in the end, Cali Rob taking on those wets really seemed to make the difference. So good call. All right, and let's see where we are as it stands. Crossing the line in first today was Cali Rob. Second is Holmesy. Comsey Goat Joker crosses in third. Exotic in fourth. Impossible Bacon in fifth. Nerdy comes across in sixth. Miles in seventh. Eighth is Lancey. Lundizzo is ninth. Ginnett is 10th. Fruit Giver in 11th. Razy is in 12th. Slayer Eyes, our first DNF, finishes in 13th. Call Me Maybe, DNF, finishes in 14th. Will, DNF, finishes in 15th. Havoc, DNF, finishes in 16th. 17th and 18th, DNF by T-Brum. That was on lap 1. And hope you've enjoyed our broadcast. You can find us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Reddit, CFRF1.com, YouTube, anywhere you can find us. Look forward to closing out this season and looking forward to starting season 2. Hope to see you all there. I'm Dubs, and I'm signing out.